welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the first video of our series. If you haven't watched the introduction I did to the upcoming series we'll be doing, please click on the link. I don't know if it'll be here or here. I'm sure it will be here. Yeah, so click on the link and go and watch that one. Just rush, it's not long, so go and watch that one before you come back here so you know what to be expecting. Yeah, and for those who are new here, my name is Damiara and I'm glad you are here. I hope you stay glued to this channel. So let's just move straight into the story for today. We're going to be talking about things that depression will do to you if you are not careful. I have been depressed, I have been in this, so I'll be sharing some things that depression tried to do or almost had me do if God was not by my side. First things first, let's define what depression is. Some people have been here, some even say I'm depressed, but they don't even know what it means. Just because people are saying, someone will go to work and come back, a person is stressed, but the person says I'm depressed. No, that's not depression. Depression, simple definition for depression, it's a constant feeling of sadness and loss of interest from your normal activities. So like on a normal day, you wake up, you brush your teeth, you bath, you do this, you eat, excuse me, you eat, maybe you go to work, or if you're in school, you go to school, you see friends, you talk, you see your colleagues, you talk, normal stuff. You go, you come back, you do what you have to do. But when depression hits you, you see these normal activities, you don't want to do them anymore. You don't want to brush your teeth, you don't want to bath. Even though you know you have to go to work, you don't even want to go to work. You don't care about anybody, you don't care about what anyone got to say, because you are sad and you want to be sad. That's the truth of the matter. When you're depressed, you are sad. And even though you might be able to control it, you don't want to do it. You just want to be there. You just want to enjoy the sadness, which is bad. So it's the first thing that depression will do to you if you're not careful, or did to me actually, was one, depression will humble you, and not in a nice way of humbling you. You know, being humbled, we have the positive side, and we have, or maybe should I say, depression will lower your self-esteem. But then let me also talk about humbling you. It's like, you know yourself to be here. People know you to be here. Like, oh, this girl, she's a YouTuber, she does TikTok, she's doing well. Oh wow, she's done with university. Oh, this girl, this. When depression set in for me, everything felt like I felt I was nobody. Like, all these things in this life, what is it for? What am I using it for? Even if I die today, I'm not going to take any of this to heaven. So what am I using it for? That's on the positive side. Will remind you that yes, you don't have to be proud about your achievements in life and all of that. But then if you're not too careful, what it will do is going to lower your self-esteem. It's going to make you so down that you don't even want to believe in yourself again. You feel like, I'm a nobody. It's like, I wasn't. So you find most people being depressed, and they find it hard to bounce back because they feel like, hey, these people that used to see me as maybe the greatest footballer, and then this thing has happened to me. Oh God, how did it? Then you start thinking for people like, yeah, it can destroy your self-esteem. Just have to be careful. Number two, depression will kill you if you are not careful. Depression almost killed me. I remember times where I'll be there, mommy leaves the house, sometimes my sister goes to work, then I'm there with my siblings, then I'm looking at the knife there. I'm looking at it like, this knife, as I'm seeing you can be very useful. If I take this knife, and the funny thing is, it wasn't even telling me to kill just myself. Like, if I kill myself, or if I take the knife and I want to kill myself, those around me would try to stop me. So what I'll do is I'd rather kill those around me first. Can you imagine? I'll kill those around me first. So I'll stab everybody. When I stab, then I'll stab myself. Then I'll die. So when everybody comes home, they'll come and see the dead bodies. Then everybody's fine. I'll just be there. I'll be thinking about it. Like, then I'll be creating scenes in my head. All of a sudden, something will... See, God really help. If God doesn't help you, we'll come back to that point. I'll just bounce back again. I'm like, no, this is not right. Then I'll call myself, or I try to just move out of where I'm looking at the knife or something. Another time, my mom is someone who, she doesn't like it when you are depressed. You know how African mothers are. Like, why would you be depressed? Your problems are not as big as compared to my... That's how they feel. Like, you have no right to be depressed, because what she is going through, you are not going through half of it, and you say you are depressed. My mom is like that. So when you are moody in the house, she hates it. She doesn't like, why are you not talking? She's always complaining. So to her, she feels when she complains, it will make you stop being moody. But it actually adds up to everything. That's how one time she felt, she knows my favorite food is beans and cocoa. So I don't know what's running through her head, but I felt, she thought, oh, if you prepare beans and cocoa, it will make Dami happy or something. But if you go and cook it yourself, why stole me to go and cook it? I went to the kitchen, I prepared the beans. Then it was time to fry the cocoa. I put the frying pan on fire. I poured the oil. The oil became hot. Then I got the idea. Why don't I put my hands in the hot oil and put it on my face? This is serious, so I'm not even exaggerating at any point. That's how I was feeling. And I was holding the fire pan and I was shaking. Like, and there's this force, I don't know if it's the devil, I don't know if it's an evil spirit. There's this force that drives you. See, if God is not on your side, if God is not with you, you do something to yourself and you regret it. And it was just telling me to put my hands in the hot oil and put it on my face. And I'm like, then again, after some time, I just felt like something brought me back to my senses, and I'm like, no, I'll destroy my... And what he was even telling me was, oh, when you destroy your face, what? No one, there's what can you gain in this life? Like, this life, what is it? Fine face, all this beauty, all this whatever goes to the mud. We all die, we all live. So what do I even need my face for? I'm not even beautiful. I'm not even this. I'm not this. Then bad things started until I bounced and I was like, no. And this leads to my third one. What depression will do to you if you're not careful is that it will destroy your thinking and how you process things. At that moment, all it was telling me is what? To destroy my face. And I destroy my face, I won't be beautiful. So it's like all the good things people have been telling me, oh, you are beautiful, you are pretty, you are this. No, I felt, no, maybe it's a lie. So let me even destroy their face. Now when they see it, they'll tell me the truth, I'm not beautiful. What I was not even thinking was, my hands, is this not the first thing that is going to be destroyed? But they lie. Because what? My hands are blessed. These hands that are blessed, you cannot come and burn it with the oil of dodo. No. That was how I came out of that. And concerning this thinking process, I can be there, someone will be talking to me. It's not like I'm not listening. No. I'm listening to you, like I'm giving you full attention. But what you are saying, I'm getting a different meaning. Hey, oh, Papa, guest me, or tag guest me, the ghost me. Hey, I'm thinking something else. I don't even know. It's later that maybe I sit back and I think I'm like, this is what this person was actually saying. Oh, how did I do? Or maybe I read something, I'm reading something, I'm just reading a thing, I'm getting a different meaning. Then later, I take the book again, or I take whatever I was reading, the article or whatever. Is this not Well, I didn't think that. I didn't see this. Why? This means different. Aye.
Russia the next one money or Rossimu.
My eyes have seen pepper. Now the final thing is that it's going to destroy relationships. At a short time in my life, a whole lot of things were just going on. Things were just hitting me, glass goes, and I don't know how I fell into depression. But you see me, I'll be laughing, I'll be smiling. That's one thing you need to know. People who are depressed doesn't mean that because they are sad, they are always sad. Even when they are talking to them, they are sad. See, they can laugh, they can even come to a party, be the life of the party, but then they go back and they are down. And now let's go back to how depression almost destroyed my relationships with my family and my friends. So as I was telling you earlier about my mom's way of trying to get you out of depression or get you out of your mood, it became so annoying at a point. Sometimes when she's telling me about it, then I'm angry, then I'm shouting back. I'm like, nah, she doesn't understand why she's doing this. But I thank God for the Holy Spirit. I feel the Holy Spirit was also talking to my mom. So even though she'd be angry, she would talk and all, but she later she calmed down and she comes back. Like at a point I didn't want to talk to anybody. I'll wake up, be by myself. If you give me food, maybe I'll eat. Maybe if I don't want to eat, I won't eat. Mom will ask, I'll be like, I'm not fighting with anybody, but I just don't want to talk to anybody. Then you can see she's so worried. But it's like, I don't care. I don't want to talk to nobody. Even my siblings, I don't want to have. At a point I was thinking things like, maybe if I had money, I'll leave the house. I'll block everybody. And it's not like they've done anything to me, but that's just how I was feeling. My friends too, I was getting mad at my friends. They don't know this because I'll chat with them, I'll talk with you, I'll laugh with you, you post funny memes, I'll laugh, everything. But then some way, somehow, it's like I felt they should be able to ask me about some problems that I was going through that I know they know, and they didn't ask me. So I was mad. I was mad at them, like, what kind of friends do I have? I'm going to stop being nice. I'm not going to be nice to anybody. I'm not going to. Hey, I'm so mad at my friends, and I was not ready to tell you to. I won't come and confront you that, hey, so this you didn't do this, you didn't check up on me. I'll laugh to take a but then in my heart, I'm mad at you, which is a very wrong thing to do, and it's even unlike me. Like on a normal, you even find me. If you hurt me, I'll ask you like, what you did, I didn't like it. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? Maybe those my nice times should be over. I don't want to be nice anymore. And I had this other friend too that he was nice to me, but then I was expecting more from him. Like, see, my life was just going on a roller coaster. Like, I couldn't take hold of my life. I couldn't do anything with myself. Like, everything was just going up and down like that. Until one time, I went on social media. I blocked those I had to block because I know those people were going to call me. So to you know yourself, those I blocked you not because you offended me or anything, but I blocked you because I knew you were going to call me, I knew you were going to check up. But then I didn't want to continue feeding on that attention. I wanted to be strong by myself. These are the 4 things that I could get my hand. I don't know if there could be any other things. I'm sure there might be other things that it did to me, but we'll talk about that some other time. Yeah. But then one thing that kept me going was I had this book I was reading. It was it's by Joyce Meyer, How to Control Your Feelings. I used to read that book. Then when I started going to depression, I was recovering small too. I started reading it again, and it was helping me concerning anger, concerning sin, concerning anxiety, depression. Like there was one part I ever had depression. I was so glad I read that book. That book really helped me, and it helped me to pray. It helped me. See, prayer is always sustaining. I pray God helps us, keep us away from evil, deliver us from depression, and I don't wish anyone out there to go through hard times just going to lead us into depression. So that's about it for episode 1. I'll catch you all in my next one. Be good and stay safe. Bye.